that gonna stay in? I'm just gonna do a quick live about
Really feeling.
I think that's great fun though, unless she's got like, you know, worms of the brain or something. Hey, AB, too close. Let's back up. Hi. Hello. I think you're just going into her world. You're a little therapy pony. You're my little therapy pony. My little babies. How's Kevin doing? So I'm doing, Tess just did a live with the ponies. That's who I'm looking at if you're seeing the background. I'm doing a quick live because we have some sad news to share about one of the skinny horses that we saved. The Palomino mare had to be put down today. Unfortunate. Ow! He just bit me.
I heard that.
That wasn't very nice, and especially at that moment. She went to get picked up this morning, by the quarantine facility, and when they went to go get her in the stall, she was down. And I will post a picture of her, even though it's extremely hard to look at. She's alive in the photo, but it's her down in the stall. And we had the vet out there, and she had a grade 4 heart murmur, and she was suffering a lot, so we made the tough decision to have her put down. It's really difficult, especially when you finally get to them and you just want to give them a good life. Unfortunately, this has happened to us several times with horses in that condition. I think it's almost a 50-50% chance if you're going to be able to keep them alive. Luckily, Emmett and Rain are doing well, and one of our followers sent a horse that was in similar condition to, I ended up naming the Palomino mare Buttercup, so that's what her name was, and a similar condition, and we saved that bay mare without telling people, actually, and so there's another skinny one that is safe, but unfortunately, yes, Buttercup, the Palomino mare, did not make it. I don't even know if I should post that photo. Do you think I should post that photo?
Yeah, I posted that video of Annie laying down.
Yeah. It's a really tough photo to look at.
Yeah.
But I think it's very important for people to see the condition that she was in. And I mean, luckily she was in a stall. She had food and water, which is all you can hope for them. But she had been thrashing, and her face is pretty beat up in the photo. And the quarantine people, they gave her electrolytes and vitamin B, and then when the vet got there, fluids and painkillers, but her body was just done. So she did not make it. If anyone has any questions about it, we're happy to answer them. Like I said, the other ones are doing well in quarantine. Emmett and Rain are in Maryland. This new bay mare that I'll post, maybe I'll post her with the bad photos so that they can see. She's only 5 years old, and she's so skinny, and in the video they said that she had a kick mark because her chest was swollen, and then they touched it and it was her bone, actually, so that's how skinny she is. But she was sent to us by a follower who very generously donated a good amount, but just said that they couldn't take her, so we will be taking her on and hopefully finding her a good home or coming here, who knows. Hi, ABs. But yes, I will do a post about it because I know most people can't be on their phones midday on a Tuesday, so I want to update all the people that donated. And yeah, unfortunately, as sad as it is, you kind of brace yourself for this when you save a horse in that condition, because it's just, I mean, people had just mistreated her so much. But yeah, she did not make it. I just saw the Tess joined and I'm looking at her. So, ABs, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Hi. He's our therapy pony, so when we're having a bad day, we come in here, although he just bit me in the beginning of this live, which he doesn't usually do.
What was that?
Those are probably the ducks.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we're also live down in the barn, so if you want to see anything right now, we have to give some baths because it's finally a little bit warm and sunny here today, so it's beautiful out. Mostly we just want to snuggle. The babies. Lucy is having the vet come this afternoon because Lucy, or actually all of Tessa's animals don't like to stay healthy. So both Lucy and what's his name? Dexter have diarrhea right now, so.
Yeah, like what? Only that.
Yeah, Katie, I'm sorry. I was just about to send you the text message that she didn't make it. Katie's on here and she was asking about the Palomino mare. The picture is really disturbing, so guys, brace for that. She's alive in it, but she doesn't look alive. I'll tell you that. Besides the fact that her head's up in the air, but yeah, it's heartbreaking. But it's a part of the rescue world. I'm grateful that she didn't die on a truck somewhere and that she was in a stall with painkillers. Please don't bite me again on live TV. No, please don't do that. I don't have any treats. I don't. She was in really rough shape. But yeah, she was in a stall with food and water. The quarantine people were like trying everything. So I think even just the fact of humans showing that they cared and that they were trying for her is just such a great thing for her to have at the end. But like I said, the other one that we saved is only 5, but looks 30.
Yeah.
So
She looks like we don't know.
She looks
To
like
me,
a
she looks like
thoroughbred.
a thoroughbred, which
I'll post her
it is
after
hard
this.
to
She's
keep
very
weight on
cute.
them, but
And the quarantine, she's already off the lot in quarantine, and they said she's a sweetheart. Why are you being a chomp monster right now? You never bite.
he doesn't.
Never bite.
Most bites.
People are feeling frisky because of it. Oh my god, you just bit my butt. What is wrong with you?
Oh my god, and Lucy was so good.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, so Abe is usually the therapy pony that you come to hug when you have bad news, but now he's just biting me. So I don't know what's wrong with everybody right now. He's like frisking me for treats right now, and I don't have any. Whoa! Sorry, that was the stall. Someone just said something now. I know Tess is handling the mini in so much pain. Oh, Shine. How's Shine doing?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, she's like trying to take photos of her dog.
My dog's being wicked cute right now. I have to post that. Sorry, we get a little hectic and crazy, but yeah, I've been a little preoccupied because the vet's coming for Lucy today, so my mind is literally can only think about that until the vet comes. So Shine is still at the lot.
You're still fundraising for them, right?
I haven't even started fundraising. I've gotten 1 donation. You guys can start sending me donations for them. I will be fundraising. I'll probably do that now-ish. But yeah, I've just been a little preoccupied. So again, we'll need 3,000 or even more than that to pull the 3 that we want to pull. So
yeah, I think the bail alone is $2,500.
the bail alone is $2,500. Then we have to get them to Kelly's and then quarantine. So I mentioned it last night. I'll mention it again. I will not be pulling them unless I get enough money. So
Yeah.
sorry, AB, don't bite.
Sorry, I was holding it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to survive in this stall right now. Because I mean, don't you be mean to Belle. Sorry, there's a lot of feelings going on right now. For the people that just joined, the reason why we started this live is because the Palomino mare, who we named Buttercup, did not make it, and we'll be doing a post about it soon. But she had a grade 4 heart murmur, and she went down, and she couldn't get back up. So we had to make the difficult decision to put her down today, and it's just awful. But that is why we came on this live. I was going to show how cute Abe is, but then Abe decided that I was a snack, and he's bit me like 4 times on this live. I don't have any treats. You want to bite the belt? You can bite the belt. You want to bite the belt? Yes. Where's it? You want to bite the belt? He's like, no, I want a minty muffin, actually. But yeah, so it's awful. The picture I'm going to post is awful. I think it's important for people to see. There was another one saved with her that we haven't posted about that's in just as bad of condition, but she's younger, so we're very hopeful, and she's already at quarantine, because that's what the quarantine went to pick up both of them today, and that's when we found out that she was down. So very sad live. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here, but she died in a stall with pain meds, full belly, food and water, and that's all we can do sometimes. But yeah, if you guys want to see anything happy, we're down here at the barn. There's construction going on, because there's always construction going on. Look at Oakley. Let me see if I can turn this around.
Wow, dude.
Hi, Oakleys.
What in the world?
He has breakfast all over his face. I'll post a photo of Woody and Oakley today after eating breakfast. It was truly insane. I don't know what happened. Oh my God, look at little Whiskey's ears. Oh, goodness. Oh, Oakley does not mess with mares. He's a wise man. But story's good. She's napping right now, which is why we came down here to do this. Right, honey? Here's my main man.
Kevin.
And I'll show you guys around before we sign off. It's a beautiful day here. Tess and I went for a trail ride this morning. But as you can see, it's very beautiful. There's Whidbey. They're leveling an area in front of the run-in there. Abe with his teddy bear. Mr. Woody, my favorite. Hi, Woodwood. Okay, don't. Hello. Can I help you, Whiskey? Can I help you? Whiskey was screaming this morning so much that I thought an animal was out, but it was the construction workers getting here, and he's like our guard dog. There's Belle. Oakley is scared of the females, so he's hiding back there. Here are Beauty and Miss Mabel. Hi, maybes. Which horses do we ride? Hi, beautiful Beauty. Today we rode Rue and Lily. We can ride Hank and Abe and Otis and Spartan. Did I forget anyone? I think that's it. Yes, you bit me. So those are the ones that are rideable, but today we just did Rue and Lily because they're kind of the seasoned vets. There's Wilma and Wilbert hanging out right there. Her hay's right there, which is why she's there. We're probably going to do baths soon. We're not sure how. No, Woika's retired. She's older. She's 22 and she has neurologic issues, so she's retired. We're contemplating trying to give Whiskey a bath, but we're not sure that's going to go so well.
We did get Oakley done, and
Look
Oakley
at
was
Kevin.
Oakley was
So
way
cute.
worse than
Yeah,
WB.
that's true.
He really loves.
Belle could use a bath, honestly.
Yep. I was thinking that. We like to at least give them one bath before winter, just
Yeah.
because they went through the auctions, kill pens.
Pretty soon it's going to be too cold for them because they're all getting their. We have heated water here.
Yeah.
But their coats are getting so thick that it takes a long time for them to dry. So we can do it, but we want to do it on a day where they're not going to get cold. Kev, you look like a model. And then down here's Hanky, eating some hay. Hello? Hi, Hanky. And then Lucy, who's going to be seen by the vet today because she has an upset stomach, although she's acting pretty frisky. And then Stella's over there in the corner. They have access to outside. But yeah. So not a very happy live. Bad news for sure.
Should we try to give Whiskey a bath and just stay live? Yes or no? I vote yes.
I vote yes, as long as I get to hold the camera and you try to do it.
No, we're propping the camera up. What do you mean? Actually, she's right. Oakley was much better. Babies and small ponies are much easier.
If you just let them lunge.
One hold and then just run the round. So yes.
Why don't we do it there where Kevin is?
Yep, we're doing that.
You guys into this? Because it's going to get real wild. Or he'll be perfect. I thought he was going to be so crazy for the vet checking his balls, and he was kind of into it. So you never know. but I have a feeling it might not go well. But here he is. Whiskey Biz, can you say hello? These are your fans. Are you ready for a bath? No. Okay, well this is gonna get real. Whitby, do you want to say hi? Whitby, come here. You want to say hi? You love Whiskey. Come here, lovies. Come here. Oh, the sweetest girl. Sweetest girl in all the land.
Hey, WB.
Here it goes.
Doesn't leave the best.
Yeah, maybe actually, just don't let go.
Hi, Flu Flu. Oh, I won't let it go.
That's rule number 1 here, is don't let go. He also doesn't lead very well, so getting him out of the stall. We could do it in the dirt paddock.
No.
Oh no, Tess says, we gotta do it big boy. Hi Woody, you also have crusty hair.
Hey,
Cause you have...
Sleeping in.
Val, come on, don't get that mean face.
Holy cows, that's
That is a mean
That's an
face.
eyeball. Absolutely not. No, this isn't to play with. No. Kevin, you will get kicked.
Oh, Whiskey or Woodby. Stop it.
Oh, no.
Who's ready for some action? Oh wait, let me flip the camera so I can read questions. Okay, Whiskey Biz's first bath. Are you ready to see this?
Don't.
He's gonna be perfect now that we've hyped it up so much.
Woodby, go.
Woodby, come on, dogs. Woodby. Woodby loves Whiskey like so much. Oh. Oh, good boy. Oh, we kinked. We got a kink. So this is what they'll do. They'll just try to run off in the beginning, and you just kind of gotta let them spin. Although, woo, Kevin.
Kevin!
Sorry.
If you hear me aggressively yell at my dog, it is the only way he listens.
Woo! Sometimes you just have to let them feel it so that they know it's not going to hurt them. Just let it, like, even if you're not getting the spot. Whoa! I'm going to get run over, I feel like. But as you can see, that's not dirt. He's an Appaloosa. Kevin, come here. Come here. Ooh, come here.
Kevin! What in the world are
Okay,
you
I'm going to
doing?
hold on to Kevin.
I don't think this is bad where you're at.
Woodby, watch out.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Woodby. All the dogs are riled up. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't we have Oakley's one on video somewhere?
A little.
When we did it in the dirt?
Yeah.
So this is Whiskey's first bath for anyone that's just tuning in. Whiskey, we learned, is under 1 year old, which is he's just such a cute little man. Woodby, stop licking him. Woodby isn't like the sweetest thing with the animals, but she can just be so much too. Like, not everybody wants to be licked during a bath. I mean, Kevin is just like convulsing over here. So.
Yeah. I mean, did you see what he was doing?
For anyone that's new here, this is Tessa's dog.
He's not smart. Not smart.
Woodby's mine, as most of you guys probably know. So yeah, Whiskey's first bath.
Woodby?
Woodby, stop.
I mean, the worst times.
I feel like he's just gonna run me over because I'm on the ground.
Oh, baby.
Oh God, Kevin. Where's the baby and mama that you just saved? Minis or Penny and Stetson? Are you talking about the minis that we saved, or the mom and baby paint?
Oh, baby. It's gonna be here.
The mom and baby paint are in Colorado in quarantine. They're gonna go to Kate's afterwards when she's strong enough. And the mom and baby minis that we just saved last week are in quarantine in Maryland. Oh my God, Whiskey, you are such a gent. Woo!
Sorry.
It's okay. Oh my God, Kevin! Oh my God, Kevin! So for everyone that's tuning in, this is Whiskey's first bath. So we kind of wanted to show you how wild it can be sometimes. Mostly it's just hang on and let them run in circles. Although Whiskey's being pretty good, not gonna lie. The thing though with mules is that they're very, very, very strong, even if he's tiny. So luckily Tess has like arms of steel. Got big guns. Whitby, come on. And I'm holding on to Kevin for dear life. But this is just, you know, a lot of people will stop the bath because they don't think they like it, but this is the only way for them to get, desensitized to it.
Whitby!
Whitby, come here.
Come on, honey. It's not helpful right now. Man, he's getting worse.
Usually they settle down a bit.
I need you to go. Come on, honey.
Do you want me to close the door?
Yeah. I just want to you want to make sure all the soap's off too, because it can get really
Come on, Kevin,
itchy.
you're gonna go in here. Oh my God. Sorry, I gotta put Kevin in so I can help. Kevin.
Guys, this is this real struggle, by the way.
This is live at Storybrooke Farm. What you can imagine. Okay. I think he just really doesn't like the initial spray.
And the noise too, it's
Yeah.
pretty loud.
Good boy.
Oh.
Good boy, Whiskey.
Oh. Oh. Just strong little effort. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that right now.
Oh, look at his spots though coming out.
Honey, you're okay.
It's warm water.
Good boy.
Yeah, he's gonna
Good.
roll like immediately after this.
Good boy. Oh.
The worst part is his face is the dirtiest.
Yeah, there's no shot.
There's no way we're gonna get to clean his face.
Oh. Let me just spray the other side, dude. Oh.
So this is, yeah, just let him move sometimes.
Okay. Honey, you're okay. You're okay. If I could turn on the hose a little. This is real.
This is real. He's about to just destroy the fall decorations.
And go run around, honey. You're okay. Okay.
But yes, we do have warm water down, we have hot water down at the barn. And so he's getting the treatment right now, even though he doesn't look to be. God, he's so cute. He does look like a science experiment that went wrong, not gonna lie. Yeah, he looks like he was made in a lab and like used for testing. But he's so sweet and so cute. Oh, wow. Whoa, did I go up your nose? I'm not gonna lie, I have the very easy job here right now. Tess loves a good wrangle situation though. I have to do it a lot too though. There's a lot of new people on here, so I'm just going to give a little debrief of why we went live, and then I'm going to do a post about it. The Palomino mare that I named Buttercup She did not make it. Today the quarantine went to go pick her up and she was down in her stall. So we had the emergency vet come out and she had a grade 4 heart murmur and was in a lot of pain. So we made the tough decision to euthanize her. I will put up a post about it after this, but I just wanted to get on here to let people know because I know that a lot of people were really fighting for her and rooting, and so were we. That's a whiskey scream. I said this earlier in the live that I thought all the animals were out this morning because he was doing that non-stop, and it's because the construction equipment was getting delivered and he is like our guard dog, and he was just screaming at the construction workers this morning. Which is funny because Mabel doesn't do that. Everyone says, like, you know, donkeys are great livestock guardians. Mabel wouldn't make a peep unless you brought her grain, and then she screams. Whiskey screams at anybody that walks down the street. I'm sure my neighbors, and if anyone on here is my neighbor, I apologize because it's pretty constant. But it's pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. It does.
It's stressing me out. I can't shut it off.
I'll shut it off.
Come on, you're okay, Katie.
No,
it's not that bad. Oh my.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the hose. Hopefully I don't spray myself while I do this.
Oh no. Go. Not either.
Yeah, the hose is definitely not turning off. 1 second. Oh.
Bit of a bat.
That was Whiskey's first bath. Woo! Here we come. He's in.
Hey. That's absurd.
Do you want a towel?
Yeah. So mules are very bullheaded. Donkeys,
Kevin.
mules. And you kind of have to, they will push you around, as you can see.
Yeah, they can be very big bullies.
Get out of here. Yeah, they can definitely just.
Whitby, come here. Whitby, come here. You're going to be in trouble soon. Get back. Kevin, you too. But he already looks cleaner.
Oh, he bit me. No.
Oh, he is a biter.
No, thank you.
He's mad though.
He's very mad.
Do you want me to get treats?
Yeah.
Let's get some treats. Let's get our favorite. They don't sponsor us, but we talk about them constantly. Minty muffins. Somebody did send us the recipe for them last night though, but unfortunately I barely have time to cook dinner. I don't know if I'm going to be making minty muffins.
Really bit me there. Okay, calm down.
Ooh, we do like the cookies.
I'm sweating. You're a little fruit.
Yeah, he's so strong. When they brought him here at like 1 a.m, it took 2 people to lead him off with a lead rope on either side, and then they just like shot him into a stall.
2 weak people.
Yeah, that's true.
One really strong person. What do you think, honey? This isn't all that bad, is it?
Oh my god, his spots are so out now that they're wet.
Ho.
So he's an Appaloosa.
Ow.
An Appaloosa.
Ow.
I've actually never seen an Appaloosa mule.
Me either.
You are one of a kind.
I don't know what he is. Ow.
He just keeps biting Tess. Look at Woody in the back. Hi, Woody. I love you. My favorite little boy. But that's that little Appaloosa rump. So as you can see, he's a mule. So he has a horse tail and a donkey head.
And a donkey brain. My God. Whoa.
He's a sassy little bugger. And then here's my handsome Woody boy. I know we do need to have a Make a Minty Muffins party.
Yeah.
It'll be like a potluck. Everyone just brings their version of a minty muffin.
Yeah. They'll eat them.
Hi, Woody.
Belle is our only resident here. That doesn't seem to like them.
That's actually pretty common though with rescues right when they get here. A lot of them have never had treats, so peppermint is like a lot to just like have at first. This guy, however, he was just good off the bat for getting treats.
Hey, calm down.
Weren't you?
I
I can't believe he bit me twice in the beginning of this live. I think it's the cold air. Everyone's feeling, are you going to bite him? Is that Kevin?
stand here. Enough. You're okay. I don't need to just be a total fruitcake. You're fine.
Hi. It is kind of like a funny farm here when you like just pan around. Oh!
No.
He just tried to
No.
strike out at Tess, and I didn't have that on camera.
No.
But yeah, this is a prime example of mules. They can be, when they get pissed, they get pissed. I'm gonna close the doors just in case he decides to get loose.
Hey. Wow.
Hey.
Very naughty little frisky fruit.
So yeah, we do this for bad ponies for farriers. We close the doors, or for vet appointments, because nothing's more fun than chasing an animal down the road, which I have done many times.
Enough. This is crazy. You're acting crazy. Enough.
But yeah, this is
People who think chains over the nose are mean, you'd want one. Here.
He's really good with a twitch. Ooh, I saw those teeth. He's in a bad mood. He's an angry whiskey biz.
He hasn't been touched either since he's been here. So.
We just gave Whiskey a bath, and now he's trying to eat Tess. Everybody meet Lauren. Yeah, he's mad. But look at his spots. They're so out right now.
No. That's enough. You're being a psychopath.
But yeah, this is life in Miniland. Tess is always like, let's get all the minis. And I agree until the farrier comes, or the vet comes, or it's bath day.
Mules are different.
Or if they're running down the road, which your guy does a lot.
Mules are they're a different thing going on.
This is the sweetest one I've met, though. He's wild. He's mad, though. He's got his angry eyes on. You got the angry eyes. Yes. Am I your mommy?
Yeah, here, you
Yes.
hold him for. I need a sip of water.
Hey. Woo.
Can't even hold him. I know he's so.
Definitely can't hold him with one hand.
Oh, this is totally absurd. You do have to you never want to be too rough with them, but
They do need to know who's boss.
Yeah, he is a baby. He does have to learn. Because imagine when he gets bigger. I cannot believe how strong he is.
Yeah.
So if you don't assert some dominance, he's just going to overpower you and get worse and worse and worse. So it's kind of like with Lucy, it's really good to just handle them as much as possible.
Yeah.
Get them used to as much as possible, because they can really become.
And the animal that you hear coughing in the background is Woody. He's got some junky lungs. He's not sick. He's just a little malnourished baby.
That was a lot.
So yeah, Tess just had her workout for the day. Oh, he wants to kill you.
Oh, smack it up, boy.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't let any of them be overly rude, because,
Especially the littles. You give them an inch and they'll take it.
You want them to go on and have successful, lives if they stay or if they go. And if we send a horse and he's a total asshole and he bites and he rears up at people and strikes out, there's just a greater chance for that horse to end up in a bad situation again. So,
we want everyone to have a good chance.
Well, I do believe in treats, 24/7. When they're flat out rude, they're gonna get in trouble. That was very naughty, Mr. Sir.
You got it out?
Do not.
Yeah, I haven't looked it over, but are they coming later this week?
I thought Thursday or Friday.
Okay, perfect. I can look it over. And I'm going to go to Tractor Supply either this afternoon, unless the vet's coming, and then I'll go tomorrow. So.
That was good.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, did someone bite you? Oh, my little baby. Ow.
Oh my.
That wasn't a bite. I had treats.
No.
Hi. There's Wizzy Biz. Yeah, someone must have bit him. Is somebody being mean to you? He's pretty furry.
He's dark.
He's,
Oh my God, he's got spotty butt.
I know his butt is way spottier wet than.
Butt.
Yeah, his skin.
His own skin.
Hi, little man. Oh, look at that little butt. Look at that little butt.
Okay, relax. It's not all that bad.
Maybe we should just do a poll of what people want to see you wrangle.
Yeah.
Like maybe maybe you should give Ben and Jerry a bath next.
No. I don't ever want to touch Ben and Jerry. They really scare me.
I mean, it
Look, there's my
depends.
mustard.
It depends if you. Oh my.
Not from whiskey.
Oh, I thought that was from whiskey.
No.
He's getting mouthy.
He's mean. You're gonna get a muzzle. Then you can't bite anyone.
Hi, sweet boy.
Oh my. All right. Well. Should we turn him loose?
Should we see if we can pick up his hoof?
You want it? I'll hold the camera.
And the pony.
And the pony.
Please don't bite me. Oh, it's a good baby boy. I love you, my baby. Good boy. Good boy. We're playing good cop, bad cop here today.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I know. Do you want to stay with me? Do you want to stay with me? Here, let's try this. Let's try this being with mommy for a little bit, okay? He is seriously strong. I like that.
No. Out. You two lost your privileges. Bye.
Can you do speed? This is go for a little walk around the park. In the back. Oh, that's a good baby. This way. Oh, good baby. Oh, is that your friend? He's gonna like go through that door. Look at this stuff. Good baby. Oh, it's a good baby. Why are you staring
I
at
need
me
a
like-
sandwich.
Okay, it's lunchtime.
That really was a lot of energy. He is cray. Hi, Belle.
Where's my reward? Where's my reward, little man? Belle looks sleepy.
Frozen? Oh no, that's good now. Hi, you little psycho. Belle does look sleepy. Belle also looks exactly like Beauty. Freaky.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, she says, get away from me.
So the
you
reason
little-"
why there's ponies and everything in here is they have access to outside too. Everyone's just in here eating hay.
What is going on with her tail? Caught in her back legs?
It's like a butt cheek.
Oh, her tail's caught in her butt cheek. Oh, Whiskey apparently really had to pee, which could have been why he was so agitated.
Can I come help you? Good girl. Are you my real baby? Yes, you're my real baby. Whiskey, don't bite me. Everybody's cranky.
Yeah, what is going on?
Everybody's very cranky in here. You're the best. This is the sweetest baby in the world. Oh.
Hi.
So yeah, is anyone still there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're probably gonna have
16
lunch.
keeps.
Unless you guys want to see anything before we go up. As fun as that wrangle was. Here's Woody, my love. Whiskey just got a bath. Tess is trying to breathe. Abies is sleeping.
Woody's really
He's taking a snooze. Belle and Mabel are also taking a snooze because they were out at night. So that's those two.
Where did it
Did
Oh,
you
it's
have
up there.
saw? Hanky is in here eating hay. Hi, Hanky. He's wondering where his treats are, but he's a fat boy, so he can't have any right now. And then Lucy girl. Lucy's getting seen by the vet later. Maybe we'll show that. And then Stelly girl is right there. And then yeah, that's everything. Yes, they sleep standing up. They lock their knees. They can also lie down, but they can only lie down for a certain amount of time. Oh, Whiskey Biz is about to take a roll after that bath. You guys want to see? Belle's like, come on. Who is this little hamster in my stall? Woo! At least he's rolling in clean shaven. It's not the dirt outside.
True. Yeah, we're just rolling here.
Shake it off. Woo! Okay. And the other side.
Yep.
Can't forget. Hello. Hello. Okay, we're gonna go because we need to eat. But
Corn stalks in.
that's little Whiskey Biz. He just got a bath. Okay, we're signing off now because it's lunchtime. Oh, Woodby, I didn't realize you were there. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. There's construction going on. The dogs are having a good day. Wilma and Wilbert's butts are right there. They're doing well. Yeah, everybody's snoozing. I will do a post about Buttercup, the Palomino, after lunch to let everyone else know and to show the new mare that we saved as well. But that's it for today. And probably until the vet comes. Tess is reeling from her injuries.
No, this is an old injury.
I know, but I think it got reopened with
No, I
with
finally
some-
got the skin off.
Oh, I see.
It was like such a big piece, I couldn't get it off. All right, you two.
Okay, we're out.
You hood rats, let's go.